Dollarized TV, always entertaining.
Obi won't join the Dollarized primaries. Obidients replies Atiku.
Dollarized TV.
Supporters of the former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi have reacted to the ex-Vice President Atiku Abubakar over his vow not to step aside for any aspirant in his quest to secure the African Democratic Congress ticket for the 2027 presidential race. The Obidients movement, Obi cult-like followership, dismissed Atiku's posture as mind game, insisting their principle would never be caught in the murky politics of vote buying or dollarized delegates endorsement that dominate Nigerian political parties primary. The national coordinator of the group and Obi's former campaign spokesman, Dr. Yunusa Tanko, said Obi's political ideology stood in sharp contrast transactional politics that other politicians had normalized. He said, "I'm happy Atiku is saying what he has in mind. It shows there is something we can hold him accountable for, but Peter Obi is willing to bring new political ideology into the system. I can say it authoritatively that an Obi will never go into a primary election where he has to buy out the delegates. We know that is the norm in other camps. It is a fact that in Nigeria of today, delegates in every primary are being purchased. It is even in dollars and not naira. And for those of us who want to give hope to the younger generation who may not have stolen or received so much money from governor's purse, how do you encourage them?" Atiku had on Wednesday in an interview said he was prepared to contest ADC presidential primaries but would step aside if a younger aspirant defeated him. The former vice president said it was still premature to speak on whether he would be on the ballot in 2027. "This is only the beginning. Our priority is to establish the party and gain a strong following," Atiku said when asked if he would run. "If I run for office and a young man defeats me, I will accept that." When asked maybe he will abandon the ADC later, Atiku dismissed such insinuation. "No, I am not known for that," he said, shaking his head. "If I say so, then I will go that way," he added. Reacting to Atiku's declaration, a former Kaduna Central Senator, Shehu Sani, said it would be difficult for any aspirant to defeat Atiku if he makes it any party primaries. He wrote, "His Excellency the Waziri reportedly said he would step aside if a younger candidate wins the primary. The key word here is primaries. It's easier for a camel to pass through the hole of a needle than to beat the Waziri in primaries." A few hours after the interview gained traction, Atiku's media advisor Paul Ibe issued a statement stressing that the former vice president has no plan to step down for anyone. Ibe explained that a careful review of both the video and transcripts of the interview showed that Atiku never said, suggested, or implied that he intended to step down for anyone. He said after a thorough review of both the video and transcripts of the interview in the original Hausa and the English translation, it is evident that at no point did the former vice president expressly state, suggest, or even imply that he intends to step down for anyone. The ADC, which was unveiled in July as the coalition platform to challenge President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027, has been struggling to get opposition figures such as Obi, former Kaduna governor Nasir El-Rufai, and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar to formally join its ranks. While some politicians have since crossed over, but both Obi and El-Rufai have remained in their respective parties despite identifying with the coalition. Obi said he would not be stampeded into abandoning the Labour Party for the ADC until he is fully ready.
Dollarized TV, always entertaining.